Hey guys, it's Nick from F150LEDs.com. Today we're here with our 2005 Ford F-150. And we're going to be showing you how to install our 26-inch CREE XTE Paladin series LED bar here in this lower intake area. As you can tell, it looks fantastic. The camera probably can't capture how bright this thing is, but it consists of 5-watt CREE XTE LEDs, which are highly efficient and extremely bright. The casing is full IP68 weatherproof grade construction. The hardware is all blacked out, which gives it a great look. The optics, a custom optic we have here is a spot optic, but with the curvature of the bar, it not only gives you distance on the light output, but gives you a wide pattern. So it's an excellent light output as far as brightness and as far as pattern goes. We highly recommend it. It's an easy install, and we're going to show you how it's done right now. First thing that we need to do is install these custom 26-inch mounting brackets here for the lower intake bar to mount to. So take your bracket. You'll notice this lower arm is going to face inwards of the truck, and you just place it into the intake on the furthermost side, and this is where the bracket's going to mount. Now there's already an existing bolt here on the lower bumper on the other side of this bumper piece. It's something you can use a size 8 socket to remove. For sake of this video, we've already done that. This is the bolt that we took out. So go ahead and you can drop your bolts here on this innermost hole, and then we'll take our bracket in and we'll use that size 8 socket to get it back into the truck. And then we'll repeat the process for the other side. Now that we've got both brackets installed, we can go ahead and align our bar and use the included hardware to mount both ends of our bars to each side here of the custom brackets. Okay, we've got our bar mounted in here. One quick note, it is a tight fit by design, so you may want to go ahead and attach the bar to one bracket and then kind of slightly apply some force outward on one of these brackets just to give yourself some room to push the bar all the way in between the two brackets, and then you'll be able to use the hardware to mount it against it. All right, it looks great. Next thing we're going to do is install the harness. So let's go ahead and connect our harness. So we'll take the male plug here from the LED bar and connect it to the female plug here on the harness side. So notice that there's a notch here on the top of the female connector that aligns with the notch here in the male, and obviously the two poles. So just plug it all the way in, and then take this collar ring, bring it up over, and screw it all the way down. That's going to compress these two weather seal rings and make sure that you've got a secure and fully tight connection. Okay, so that's firm and solid, and now we'll show you how to connect the two positive and ground terminals to your battery, and then the switch. Connecting our harness to our battery is extremely easy. All you need is a size 10 socket for your positive terminal here and a size 8 socket for your terminal here on your ground side. So you're going to take the ground terminal, this golden round ring that's connected to the black wire on your harness, and you're just going to put that where you remove this nut, and then put the nut back on to the bolt using your size 8 socket, and then you're going to do the same thing on this positive side with the red wire. Put the golden ring back on, and then use your size 10 socket to replace this nut. And that's all there is to connecting to the battery. So now we can move to installing the switch. What you want to do is run the harness to this point here on the driver's side, and we're going to be able to take the switch and run it. There's an opening here on the other side of the door, which will allow you to run the switch side like you see here. It's basically going to come directly, this part is going to come from the driver's side through this gap and allow you to connect the LED bar harness. So we'll make our connection here, and then now we're going to show you what it looks like on the other side of the door. So this is what our harness is going to look like coming from the engine bay. So we want to get it into the dash area here and mount it. This is where we're going to mount the switch. Obviously you can mount it wherever you'd like, but what you need to do is pull up on this rubber grommet, and then to kind of pop free from the door jam, and then just take your finger into this AC air port and just pull directly out on this side dash piece. So we're going to run our switch up under the rubber grommet there, and then we're going to kind of apply pressure on this headlight switch panel. It'll pop directly out, and that'll allow us again to run our switch directly up under it. And we're going to go ahead and put that panel back on, like so. It'll pop back into place. And then we're going to bring our switch up and mount it right to the dash. And then we'll be able to reinstall our side panel, push our rubber grommet back into place, and we'll have our switch and be done. So that's all there is to installing the 26-inch CREE XTE LED Paladin Series bar here on a 2005 Ford F-150 series truck. It looks fantastic. It outputs a great amount of light. The camera probably can't capture it. We highly recommend it. You can check it out at F150LEDS.com, where you can also find all of our great LED lighting products for your F-150. We truly appreciate your support. Be sure to click the subscribe button below to stay up to date with the latest and greatest products. We look forward to seeing you at F150LEDS.com. Thanks, guys.